An iconic restaurant location in Fort Wayne is no more. Back in 1985, Chappell's opened along Broadway near downtown. Last November, the owner, Gary Chappell, opened a second location along Coldwater Road. After a renovation and reopening, the Broadway location reopened in January, but now it is closed for good. News Channel 15's Matt McCutcheon explains why and what's next for the Broadway corridor.
Broadway was a great restaurant for 24 years.
But personal reasons are why owner Gary Chappell closed the original location this spring.
There's a lot of work to run two locations. I don't know how my friends do it in this business, but I just didn't want to do it any longer.
Chappell says while it's a difficult decision, his family and personal life are more important than juggling two businesses.
I understand there's a lot of people that have been engaged at that restaurant. We've had weddings, and I'm sorry.
While the restaurant is closed here downtown and the building is up for sale, Chappell still has commitments to banquets at this facility until December of this year. While sales were still fairly strong at the Broadway location, it's boxed in, and Chappell says there is more growth potential at the Coldwater Road location. The closure does leave a void for the Broadway corridor's revitalization plan. Steve Shine heads up that effort.
I see Chappell's vacating the premises as merely a changing of the chairs of progress on Broadway.
Shine says the corridor is still in full bloom with improvements.
Beer garden facilities at the Mad Anthony Brewery, the facade changes from Zesto to the yarn shop, improved sidewalks and parking on Broadway.
And a restaurant entertainment venue announcement for Broadway could be coming down the road. Matt McCutcheon, News Channel 15.
About a dozen people were affected by the Broadway closing, and Gary Chappell says most of them chose to retire. Last fall, News Channel 15 reported Hartley's would close its Fairfield restaurant and actually merge with Chappell's on Broadway. Late last year, though, those plans fell through, and Hartley's plans to stay put now. As Chappell's closes, two other downtown restaurants are reopening. Over the past few months, Hall's Gas House and the attached Takaoka restaurant have been closed for renovations. Now, the renovations are finished, and soon customers will be able to eat there again. In fact, the owners of Hall's tell us Takaoka is open tonight, and the Gas House should open in 3 or 4 days.
When the economy